Now, my only hope is that you're watching this before you start this monstrosity of a job. What you need to realize is that there is one really quick, simple trick to doing this job. If you don't follow this advice at the beginning, you're going to regret it. What you need to do is drive down to your local ATM, withdraw $200, then go to your local auto parts store, get the headlights, drive to your local mechanic, and just give them the $200 in the headlights and run away while they think they're still getting a good deal. Now look, I'm kind of joking, but okay, I'll tell you the way that you're supposed to be able to do it. So, if you turn both of the caps behind the headlights a quarter turn, those will come out. Then you can jack up the car, take off the wheel, and you'll see behind the wheel arches there's like a little square, a little glory hole. Now you can poke your little unexpected virgin hand through that glory hole, and you'll be able to reach into the headlight, sort of molding or housing, let's say, and you're able to turn the headlight. You'll be able to pull it back out and replace the globe. I didn't know this because on every other car there's just enough room to be able to do this from the top of the car. And what happens if you go from the top of the car? Well, on one side, you see there's a little bit more clearance on the other side. I was able to get my little Donald Trump-esque hands, my little tiny hands in there and fit the globe. On the other side, I dropped it. Now, there's no slack on any of the wiring in this car, except on the headlight, and that dropped straight down into the bottom of the housing, which meant that me and my dad, well, first me for 4 hours until I gave up and wanted to leave this world Poochie style. And then I invited my dad over, and it was probably about 6 hours all up. We ended up removing part of the bumper. We tried to remove the headlights off the car. We ended up removing the rest of the housing. But yeah, essentially you've got to remove the tyre. And then you've got to open up that little glory hole. And the reason why I say remove the tyre rather than just turn the wheel, because there is another YouTube video showing just turning the wheel, is that it's really important that you get that angle correct, because if you do drop that globe by accident, you're going to be in a world of hurt, let me tell you from personal experience. And I don't know, I wasn't able to snake out that globe. My dad was on 2 occasions. So first time I dropped it, second time we sort of, after we managed to fish it out, and you'd think that given that there's only a finite amount of room in that housing that it'd be easy to fish out, but it was not. It kind of like barely fits in there underneath where the actual light bulb fits, and yeah, it took a long time. So long story short, if you're gonna do it, just don't be lazy, take off the wheel, and that way you've just got a little bit more assurance. And what I'd suggest is to get your kid or get your housemate, get whoever to hold the cap up while you move that lighting, because that's how we ended up doing it the second time around. Hope this helps.